sorry, guys. I thought I got it set up. I didn't realize it actually went live. Hello. All right. So, if you are in Guidance 311, we just did an amazing chakra clearing meditation. Boy, did I feel that. That was amazing. I just love the love that I felt that came through, the power that came through. So, yeah, Kara, seriously, I was like, oh, I'm live. So if you haven't had a chance to look at what we're doing in Guidance 311, please do. All you have to do is go to the group, and they're there, day 1 and day 2. So I'm excited. So we're 2 days in. So yeah, today it was all about the chakra clearing, and I thought that was really, really cool. Yesterday we did a breathing exercise, and so that's there, guys. That's there, and it really is to get us ready for the classes that I have coming up. The intuitive guidance class is April, May. The evidentiary mediumship class is in March, all 5 weeks in March, and I'm going to be awesome, Kara. Awesome. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was revamping my board for like my schedule, taking down December, putting up January, printing out February, getting that up, getting the weeks out. I was like, oh my gosh, March is just going to be here before I know it. So if you're interested in the evidentiary mediumship course, please grab your seat. There's only, I think, like 8 seats left. There's only 10 total, because I do make it a very specific or I want to make sure everybody gets what they need, and I can't do that in a large class setting. So that's why I keep it so small. So if you're being called to take it this time, please join me. I'm really looking forward to it. Each time I do one of these classes, it gets better, because the energies are different, because more information is being revealed, because I'm putting it together better. And every cohort, you all coming together, us coming together, is a very special experience. So know that if you're in this cohort, you're meant to be here. If you've been in a previous cohort, you were meant to be in that class, meeting those people, working with that group. So it always works out the way that it's supposed to. I have no urgency or fear around that. I just don't want anybody to be left out. So please, if you're interested, grab your seat. If you think this is your time, snap it up. Good morning, Cliche. Good morning. So that's what I've got going on, and I'm really excited about it. As always, I'm doing the integrative energy therapy sessions. They're going beautifully. I really feel like the people that I'm working with are progressing, profound change, just really stepping into their divinity, really becoming empowered, really feeling capable and able to move forward in their own experience. So really, I'm just so honored to be on each and every journey with all of you who are stepping into your healing journey with integrated energy therapy. So if you're working with me currently, thank you. If you've worked with me in the past, thank you. If you want to work with me in the future, thank you. Because it's humbling. It's humbling, that you allow me into your space, and you really allow me into those hurts and those pains, that you're carrying, and those fears that have been residing within you that are ready to go. You're ready to let go of. So please know that I cherish that, and I do honor it, and I'm very humbled by it. This whole experience this past year and a half has just been very humbling. To really step out of my comfort zone and give the classes in the distance learning experience. I was very worried about that, but it's been beautiful. I was really worried about doing, the distance healing sessions, and they've all been profound and beautiful. So the energy is the energy. When I'm in your energy, whether we're learning together or we're healing together, your energy, we are in it together. We are in it. So please don't be put off by this modality of over the computer. We're gonna learn. We're gonna experience. We're gonna be together. We're gonna ramp it up. It's gonna be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. All right. So that's enough about that. But I'm getting excited because it's coming. I was like, wow. Okay. So it's here. Like, we've got a month and a half, and I start. With the Evidentiary Mediumship course, and I'm really excited about it. So very, very, very cool stuff coming. All right, but today is 1/11. Today is a magical day. It's a magical day. So if you've not set your intention for today, if you've not been doing any manifesting, today would be the day to do it. Even if you simply just use the I request a most benevolent outcome for, and keep it that simple. But yeah, today, take some time out. If you didn't get to meditate, use my meditation I just did. Or if you have a meditation of your own, but get quiet today. Get quiet today. Invoke spirit. Be a part of spirit. Allow spirit in. It'll be good. It'll be good. The outcome will be good. All right. And we've got the master number 33 going at the top of my screen. So I'm very excited. Very excited. Just synchronicities and signs all over the place. And I'm so honored. I'm just so honored. Boy, that meditation really made me feel emotional, guys. It was powerful. Please, if you've never meditated and you want to, I just pulled, wow. Okay, we're getting a big message today. Okay, it's big energy. Yeah, if you've never meditated before, you've never done a guided meditation, boy, I would check out day 2 in the Guidance 311 group. That was really good. Please leave me a comment as to what you think. Please leave me a comment as to what you think. All right, wow. Okay, so I had a pile pull out. So look at this. Look at this message. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. All right, so we're going to do our normal 5, and then we got 2 extra. So if you haven't gotten something to drink, and I don't, because I went live without meaning to, but everything happens the way it's supposed to, isn't it? Doesn't it? It really does. It really does. All right, so. All right, I'm just going to use a little grounding. I'm going to use a little sage and just do a little cleansing and clearing. I feel like we need to do that for this big message. And then I want to do a little grounding. So I'm going to use a little lang lang. So let's use a little lang lang and just ground us all today. Oof, yep. I'm going to take it. Whew, I'm going to ground myself because I do. I feel like, whew, I feel it. I feel it. Oh, thank you, Kara. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So yes, if you've not experienced me in a teaching session or a meditation, definitely go over to Group 311 and Guidance 311 and check it out. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it, because I know that there's many of you who need help, need guidance, just need something. Just need something. And we can't always do what we need to do because of circumstances. And I don't want that to hold anybody back. So that's why this year I do feel like it is going to be more of me just giving as much as I can. So as always, with each of my classes, there's always a scholarship seat. So if you really are someone that really feels like you are ready to commit to the 5 nights and to do the work and to do the meditating and the homework, if you're really ready to commit, please talk to me if you do have a circumstance and you would need a scholarship. I do have scholarships available. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Look at that right out of the gate. The World card. Luck. Progress, change. And didn't we say 111, a magical day? Yeah. It's time to know that the wheel is turning. It's time to know that you're coming into new energy. And again, it may feel lucky, but it's not. It's your preparation meeting progress. It's your preparation meeting opportunity. It's you have been doing the work. You've been putting in the energy, and now you're going to start having it flow to you in the way that it's going to feel magical, even though it's not magical. Just my kid talking about the grandbaby. Yeah. So just know that the energy is shifting, and it's opportunity meeting, your preparation. So it's not arbitrary luck falling out of the sky, but it is going to feel that way because it's like you've been feeling like you've been striving and driving. You've been doing the learning. You've been doing the meditating. You've been doing the shadow work. You've been doing the thing. You've been doing the disconnecting. You've been doing the self-care. You're like, I'm ready. Here it comes. Here it comes. Just surrender. Surrender and allow it in. Surrender and allow it in. Surrendering is such a hard concept sometimes. because it's not easy. It's not easy. Surrendering is not easy. Surrendering is trusting the universe. It's trusting your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. And that can be very, very scary, especially if you don't have that connection yet where you really feel their presence or you really know that they're there for you. And that's why it's so important to become aware of your awareness, becoming aware of how they are sending you the signs, and they're sending you the synchronicities. And that's your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters saying, we're bringing it to you. But you have to sometimes surrender and say, okay, I'm doing what I can do. I'm doing the self-care. I'm doing the meditating. I'm doing the stepping back. I'm doing the living in integrity. I'm doing all the things. So as long as you're doing all the things, let go of the how and the when. I don't know how it's going to show up. I don't know when it's going to show up, but I know it's going to show up. You stay in the belief, and that's the world card showing up for you. So things are changing. Things are progressing. Things are moving. So you have to let go of anything you think you've done to maybe hurt yourself, where you've let yourself down. And really let go of any way you've been stabbed in the back. You've really been lied to, or there's been deceit with someone else. It's time to kind of let that go and be like, well, they were doing the best they could at that time. It was really awful, but it was their best, and I just got to let that go. So don't allow yourself to be held back by anything in the past, because this is brand new energy. This is the wheel is turning. It's all new energy that's coming in for you. So anything behind you needs to stay behind you. And what you need to focus on is all the things that went right, all the things that are still there, all the people that are still standing, all the situations that are still giving to you. Anything that fell away, anything that didn't work out, anything that stabbed you in the back, see ya, and let it go. And let it go. And 5. So we have a 5 and a 5. Change, people. Numerology. Change. Changes in the air. Look at that. Progress. Change. Luck. There it is. 5 and 5. They're giving us signs and validating the message all in one fell swoop. So disappointment, regret, forgiveness. Yes, it is time to get into forgiveness. It is time to, again, focus on what you do have. Don't worry about that spilled milk. Nope. It's not serving you. There's nothing there for you in that spilled milk. There's nothing there in that past relationship. There's nothing there in that old job, in that old career. It's all about moving forward. There's nothing new there. So anybody trying to come back, anybody trying to reconnect, anybody trying to knock on your door, open your window. There's nothing new there. And that's what this is telling me. The 5 and the 5. Mistakes, disappointment, resentment, melodrama, regret. Nothing new there. So if you've got somebody trying to come back in today, you can say hello. But be very careful and discerning about who you give a seat at your table at this time. Be very careful. Because what you're looking at is those seats need to be filled up by new people. New people who are going to love you and be there for you. New situations that are going to serve you, empower you. It's time for the change. It's time for you to let go and put down any swords, put down any worry, put down anything that is holding you back, any negativity. It's time to let that go. If you've got a negative Nelly in your life, today is not the day to talk to them. If you've got a situation in your life that wants to come back and you know that it's always been a bad thing, nope, not today. It's time to move forward. It's time to empower yourself to say the wheel is changing and I'm going in the direction of the change. I may not feel comfortable because I've never gone in that direction before. I've never tried that thing before. I don't know that person very well, but I'm going to give that a shot because everything behind me that's trying to come back, nope. Nothing new to say. There's nothing new there. Hey, Annette. Hey, Zanelle. Because it is time. It is time for us to come into support. It is time for us to come into stable. It is time for us to come into safe. It is time for us to come into prosperous, successful energy. And we can't do that. We can't get grounded. We can't get successful. We can't feel the success in the way that we need to if we're holding on to the woulda, coulda, shouldas. This is what this is making me feel like. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Nope. There's nothing new there. It's time to move on. It's time to allow the prosperous, generous, successful, grounded, stable, safe energy to come in and wrap you in its arms and help you to move away from the things that no longer serve you so that you can get the new. Told you this was a long message today. We're moving on to the bonus portion of today's. Yeah. And you've got to let go of the self-doubt. You got to let go of the confusion. You do have free will choice. And it's like you're the only one that can move away from the bondage. You're the only one that can put the swords down. You're the only one that can make your free will choice. As much as we want somebody else to make the decision for us so we don't have to take responsibility for our own actions, it's time. It's time to stand in your power and say, this is where I'm going. I'm going to empower myself. I'm not going to be confused. I'm not going to let the self-doubt take me over. Nope. I'm going to allow the change to come in. I'm going to surrender to the process. Three of air. Sorrow, forgiveness, healing. There it is again, forgiveness. It's time to forgive whatever is holding you back. Again, not to let them off the hook. Because you need to be let off the hook. You need to let yourself off the hook. They did me dirty. But if I'm holding on to it, now it's on me. Forgive them, forgive yourself for whatever part you think you played. Ask Archangel Raphael to come in and help you release the hurt, release the anger, release the pain. Especially if you can't do it alone. Especially if it feels like it's so overwhelming that it's keeping you from moving forward in your life. Yeah. Change, guys. Look at that. 5 and 5. Change. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward in your thought process. It's time to move forward in your emotions. Don't let that thought whirl around in your head. It's time to stop it. It's time to see it come in and say, not today. Not thinking that thought today. I'm not thinking about that situation today. I'm not thinking about that person today. Nope. I'm moving forward. And when that emotion comes up, that sadness, that want, that fear, that resentment, humiliation, whatever that is, ask Archangel Raphael to take it. I can't get rid of this on my own. I need help. So it is 111 today. It is all about luck and progress. And anything that's trying to steal your thunder, anything that's trying to make you feel bad, anything that you've been ruminating on or you can't get past, ask for help. Don't do it on your own. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we can't. Good morning, Chandray. Chandray. Yeah, Chandray, I think. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Yeah. Balance. It's time to get into balance. It's time to get into composure. It's time to ask for help when you need it. It's time to understand that energy is real. And when you've got people around you who are doing you dirty, they're stealing your energy. You're not going to be able to help yourself. You're not going to be able to stay positive or manifest the things you need because their negativity is impacting your life. It's time to get into balance. Oh, awesome. It's time to get into balance. All right, for some reason, I am being called to pull some romance angel cards. So I'm going to pull some romance angel cards. They may go together. They may be separate messages for some of you. This is for all of us, honey. This is a general message. This is my daily general message for all of us. So please take what resonates. So I am going to pull, actually, I think they're telling me to do I'm going to do a pick a card. So I'm going to pull 3 romance angels. I'm going to hold them up, look at and pick the one that resonates with you. And then that will be a message for you today. So I am feeling that we need some relationship messages today. All right, let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 4. Everything's a bonus today. Everything's a bonus today, but that's okay. I just want to see if there's something else with this composure card I should be mentioning. Yeah, there it is. This is okay. So I'm going to give a little message and then we'll do pick a card. So composure. This card encourages you to step into the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen-like state in which you refrain from reaction to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guarded and guided and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. Yeah, don't feel alone. Do not feel alone. You are not alone. All right. Here we go. 4 messages. So pick your card. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go. Number 1. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So for those of you who chose number 1, you will be coming into or are in a separation. It might be a separation of marriage. Might be you have an ex you can't get out of your head and you're in separation. For some of you, you can feel the separation coming and you've been doing everything you absolutely can to keep it from not happening. And it just feels like it's going to happen. So it's about leaning into this energy and knowing that if you are in separation or you're going to be in separation, it's because things have not been working. You're not hearing each other on that emotional level. Sometimes when we're having a conversation, especially in a relationship, we're so afraid that it's not going to go well that we just keep talking. We don't take in what the other person's saying. We don't hear them on a physical, energetic, emotional, mental levels. We just hear the words, but we just keep talking. And it feels like for some of you, you need the separation to be able to really sit with what you've been saying to each other for a while. So this separation doesn't mean that it is going to end in divorce or end in a complete separation. For those of you that it's coming or that you are in relationship. But it does mean that you need to hear each other. For those of you who are thinking of an ex and you're in separation in that way, where that relationship's been over for a year or more. So this is a very specific message for those of you who are in separation of a year or more from someone. They're not coming back. It's time to move on. that is completely done. So when they're being brought up into your experience because of a retrograde, whether it's a Venus retrograde or a Mercury retrograde, it's just another level of clearing for you. So for those of you in separation a year or more, where they're coming back into your vibration, your energetic space, you're remembering them, you're feeling them energetically, it's to help you clear that out. So really look at what can I learn from this situation? And if you're having a hard time really separating yourself from the situation, really letting that person go emotionally, physically, mentally, energetically, ask for help. Ask for Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords, and ask for Archangel Raphael to come in and help you with the healing. But it's time. So for those of you in separation a year or more, it is time. It is time for you to get clear of this, because you're blocking the next coming in. And it's time for the next to come in. Yes. All right. Sending you lots of love. I know this is a hard process. What I say most of the time is not easy. And I do recognize that, guys. Whew. All right. Number 2. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Hi, Cece. Number 2. Love yourself first. Yeah, you really can't be giving in a relationship in the way that you need to be when you're not loving yourself. It's time to love yourself. It's time to love all those aspects of yourself. It's time to really dig deep and, love every part of you. The physical part of you, even if you feel like you've got a lot of weight to lose, or you aren't as toned as you want to be, or whatever the physical challenge is. Love yourself emotionally, even if you recognize maybe you're a little needy, or you don't ask for what you need, or whatever is going on with you emotionally. Maybe you're holding on to a lot of trauma that's keeping you blocked. Whatever it is, love yourself through it. Mentally, are you anxiety driven? Are you someone that can't seem to get away from your own thoughts, and that holds you back from being the best version of yourself? Love yourself through that. And then energetically, are you putting off the right energy? Because if you're not loving yourself, then you're putting off the energy of what you are feeling about yourself. So if you're putting off the fear energy because you're afraid of relationship, or you're holding on to traumas and dramas that are really keeping you in some kind of negative space, that's what you're putting out. So it's time. It's time, wherever you are in any relationship, it's time to step back and say, where am I not loving myself first? Because I can't be the best version of myself and give authentic love if I'm not feeling it within myself. All right. Welcome. Chemistry. Number 3. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So for some of you in relationship, really look at, am I letting the chemistry rule the day? Or are we also bonding emotionally and having that emotional intimacy? For some of you, you may be coming into a connection that's going to have a lot of chemistry in the near future. So be very, very careful that you're not letting that kind of run the relationship, that you are making sure that you are coming together emotionally, physically, mentally, and energetically. But yes, it is going to be a very charismatic connection. All right. So just make sure it's a positive chemistry, not a negative chemistry. Something to think about. Be discerning. But enjoy it, I guess. Number 4, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. If you picked number 4, there it is. There's your validation that something's wrong, that what you're feeling is true, that your feelings never lie. Your gut is always honest with you. So pay attention to those red flags. So take that for what it's worth. But yes, that's a validation for a few of you. You needed to hear that your gut is right, that they're not being true to you, or they're not being honest with you, or they're not being whatever they've said they would be. So if you're in some kind of manipulative situation or you're in some kind of really negative situation, reach out for the help that you need. But the signs are clear and they are true. So number 4, that's your validation that it's time to make a change. All right. For some of you, it might be as simple as just speaking up and stepping them back. For some of you, it might be disconnecting completely is the only way. All right. So be discerning. Do what you need to do for you. All right. So, whew, big message today. Big message today. 111. Yeah. Manifest today. Manifest today. All right, guys, that's what I have for you all. Please check out Guidance 311 group for the meditation challenge. We are on day 2. We had a powerful chakra clearing meditation. So any of you who are feeling stuck and stagnant or feeling like you are dense and heavy, I would encourage you to do that meditation. We work with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael in that meditation. So good stuff. All right. If you want any information on me, please go to guidance311.com. I'm available for readings. I'm available for the integrative energy therapy healing. I'm available for the classes that start in March. All right, guys. Sending you so much love, so many blessings. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.